Today we're going to walk through the Microsoft Online Services Document PDF Portfolio, which is a collection or a binder of over 120 documents for Office 365, Windows, Intune, and CRM Online. The first thing that you're going to see when you open up the portfolio via either your web browser or through Acrobat Reader, Acrobat Professional, is a welcome screen. And it describes the top 3 ways that our customers and partners are using this document. First and foremost is through the search tool, which you'll see here in just a moment in the demonstration. Secondly is as a document repository or a deliverable during sales engagements. One of the things that I've often described when discussing this tool with other partners is how sometimes if a customer and a partner are reviewing the solution and perhaps there's a project manager on point for the initial review, sometimes after that partner leaves the customer's premise, that project manager will have to go and re-describe or resell the solution to the ultimate decision maker, at which point this PDF portfolio can become a great resource in helping them recall some of the information that they heard through the partner. And then finally, it could be as a training tool. Right? There's a ton of documents out there. Like I said, over 120 in this portfolio. And people new to our cloud services have a lot of questions, so they can scan through the tool and find exactly what they're looking for. So let's get started. And by the way, if you're going to use this as a desktop companion, you can, of course, click the Don't Show Welcome page again. And every time opening this doc, it'll just jump right into the tool. So you can see this demo is going to be very quick, but just showing how we have a simple file structure on the left. You can jump into the individual folders directly, or you can go through the main sliding interface here and jump right in. Now you'll notice these are native documents held within the portfolio. So if I were to right-click and open file, it actually opened on my secondary monitor, but you can see here. And then I can go and I can actually save this file natively or print this file specifically. So it's a great way to keep all of these documents that you use on a regular basis. Let's take a look at the search, and I think this is the biggest thing. Now, if you were to search for the word deployment, and you can imagine how many times that's going to show up in these 120 documents. It does take a few seconds, but you can see it starts popping up right away. We get all of our results instantly in the indexed structure here. Now, I wanted to use the word deployment so you can see how many documents it's actually pulling from and how many instances, but my recommendation would to refine your search terms into a more targeted result. But the neat thing about this is we can click into this and drill into the exact page, the exact part of whatever you're looking for. So you can see this is, covering white papers, service descriptions, planning documents. So once again, maybe not the best example, but I wanted you to be able to see how you can jump right into the targeted results for a number of different documents. So that is search. Tim Tetrick and I, my technical specialist, have put this together and have noticed that the browser search results, when you're viewing this through the browser, are almost faster than when doing it in the native Acrobat Reader, which is strange, but actually very neat. So if you're in a search result or in an individual document and you need to go back to the main page, you just click the home file and voila, you're back. So that is pretty much it. Once again, use this as a training document. As you can see, we've got quite a few different categories: data sheets, service descriptions, migration, deployment, support, security, privacy, licensing guides. We have trial guides. If you need to know about Apple, Mac, and iOS compatibility, mobility, compete. There's a great ROI calculator here, and that you can use in showing out a 5-year projection between on-premise and cloud. So feel free to peruse through, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.